The EASME-funded delegation arrived in China on March 3rd into Shanghai. Day one was simply settling in, finding our feet in China. Day two of the delegation saw us receiving intercultural training, the Shangye Tea House.
Well, the first impression of Shanghai for me is really great. The city greeted me really well. I enjoyed the hotel, I enjoyed the scenery and the mixture of traditional and modern. People here seem to be very friendly.
It is my first time that I am in China. Our company builds machines and our machines are already here in China, but we never been here directly. So my expectation is to learn about the culture of Chinese people and also to have the opportunity to meet and to build a relationship with the company here.
And I'm really excited about upcoming days, about learning more about Chinese culture, how to do business with it, how to experience it through the food and finish it with making new business connections and exporting and importing business. So I'm really excited, I'm really amazed by Shanghai, and it's way above my expectations, what I expected.
We had a great day with in an amazing traditional tea house. I was really surprised that you can learn in such an atmosphere. We were talking about intercultural business etiquette, basic, how that does differ from the European one. And I was actually surprised that on one hand it's not so much different from, for example, ex-communist countries as Poland. On the other hand, there are a few issues which you need to be careful. For example, that when you have this generation gap, it was very surprising for me that it's such a big one in China.
I'm not sure it'll necessarily help to get to China, but it'll definitely help to make a decision as to whether or not to try. And then I think from then it'll put you in touch with the kind of people that can help you get set up, and make sure you don't get in trouble doing it. So for the rest of the trip, I would hope to get a good feel for how the industry is developing. I haven't visited factories in China for over 20 years, so I'm assuming it's going to be different. I'm assuming we're going to see a lot of AI, we're going to see a lot of robots, but I don't know for sure. So I'm hoping to see how things have progressed.
On day three, the startup factory Kunshan was the destination. And there we met the managing director of the startup factory.
The concept from Startup Factory is, as meanwhile, probably the biggest business incubator worldwide for German companies. The concept is that we are providing service to small and mid-sized companies to start their production in China, in this case in Kunshan. I think the key to success is that we provide a lot of experience with our staff here. The customers coming from Germany, they can completely focus on their production, and we take care about all the surroundings. They should not stop at the point where they bring their product in. They should have an idea, a concept, or even a vision how they want to conquer the local market here, meaning that they have also to transfer and to shift the focus to more local engineering, no doubt.
So on to day 4 in China, and the visits included sessions and presentations from the Shanghai Overseas Investment Development Board. This organisation supports companies in their market entry to China. Quick lunch and on to KUKA Robotics, where the China CEO gave us a tour of the factory and the amazing facilities at KUKA.
Do I think that my business is ready for the Chinese market? In some ways, yes, and in more ways, no. But still, we need more time and to learn more about this market, especially for the cultural business, which it is for us the education. So we need more time in order to enter here. But I'm sure in the future it is possible.
Then it was a short flight to Tianjin in the northeast of China. We visited the CIEX, the China Industrial and Robotics Expo. Large number of contacts, a large amount of networking, and an opportunity to see the latest innovations from Chinese and international companies in the automation sector. On day 6, we took a tour to a number of multinational businesses and local businesses. The very last day of the visit was a wrap-up and final closing, a debrief session really, to allow everybody to collate their ideas, come together, share, and perhaps align on some action points for the future. ICUnet is excited to continue our support for this group as they continue to refine their knowledge of China and China's market needs.